How's it going, everyone? Chase here, and we are back for the 2021 ARM Fantasy Supercross season. And today we're going to teach you how to play. All right, everyone, if you played ARM Fantasy SX in 2020, just know that the gameplay for this year, it's going to be very similar, but there are a few notable changes. Now, for the 2021 season, we are giving away over $100,000 worth of prizes. You heard me correct, 100K. And to top it off, we're giving away a brand new Race Prep KTM 450 SXF and 250 SX. We're bringing two strokes back, baby, for our first and second place finishers, along with a ton of other amazing prizes. And the best part is, it is absolutely free to play. To get signed up now, just click on the box at the top and create your account. Playing ARM Fantasy SX is easy. All you have to do is log in before every round and pick who you think will finish in the top 5. There's also a wild card spot, and that wild card changes for every round. So it's very important that each time you log in and make your picks, you want to see where that wild card spot will be. You'll also be able to sort the riders in the drop-down menu to have the top riders at the top. That will make making your picks easier and faster. We also have some helpful links where you can see past race results, current practice results, and a live timing table right on the ARM Fantasy website. Your ARM Fantasy points will be awarded after each round. Now, for each correct guess, you get the same amount of points as the rider who finished in that position. For example, if you pick first place correctly, you get 26 points. For second, it's 23. For third, it's 21. Fourth is 19. And fifth is 18. But that wild card is special because if you get that correct, you get the same amount of points as first, which is 26. Now look, we've all been there before. You make your top 5 picks, you watch the races, and you have riders that finish in the top 5 but not in that exact position that you picked them for. That's okay. You will still get 10 points for each rider that you got correct in the top 5 but finished just one spot away from where you picked them. And you get 5 points for each rider that you picked correct in the top 5 that finished more than one spot away from where you picked them. But that wild card does not apply to this. That one you have to get exactly right. Now, new for this year, and I'm excited about this, your points will be shown almost immediately after the races so you can check them right away, and to make your picks for the next round, that you'll be able to do the following day. Your 2 lowest scores at the end of the year will be dropped, and throughout the year there will be at least one double points round. Now, we give away 100 prizes to the top scores of each round, so even if you get started playing late, you still have a lot of chances to win. Continuing this year, we have the calendar notification functionality. Now, with multiple races per week this year at different start times, this is more important than ever. With just a few clicks, you can add the entire Supercross schedule to your calendar and device of your choice. And by doing this, you'll get notifications before each round with helpful links to help you make your picks, and it will help you make sure that you get your picks in before each round. Another thing very important to consider is how early you make your picks before each round, because in the event of a tie, the tiebreaker goes to the player that has the earlier timestamp, and the earlier timestamp will win. Now, if you make your picks earlier in the week before the round and you want to change them later on, that is totally fine. You have up until the night show begins before each round to change your picks, but remember, by doing so, you do update your timestamp. Another great thing is that with the simple click of a button, you can share your picks on the social media platform of your choice for a little extra bragging rights. To get the most out of ARM Fantasy SX, browse the list of available groups. If you see a group you like, go ahead and join it. You can actually join up to 5 groups at a time. But if you want, you can create your own group and have it open to the public for anyone to join, or you can have it password protected for just friends and family. You can also click on the scroll to my score, and that will show you exactly where you're at in each group. And new for this year, your score will be highlighted on its row to make it easier to see. Now, group creators can lock their groups at any time to prevent anyone else from joining, and this goes for public and private groups. Now, as long as there's at least 5 members in your group, you can actually see how your team's average score ranks compared to other groups. And the message board functionality still makes it easy to bench race, talk about team strategy, and your rankings. There's some other things with RM Fantasy SX that you might want to check out. The overall leaderboard shows who's at the top so far in the season, and the round leaderboard shows who won a prize for that previous round. You can also check out season and round specific prizes at any time, along with the game's rules and schedule. Do you need some additional info and insight to make your picks? Well, look no further than the RM Fantasy S Expert Show, where myself and Christian, we come to you each and every round and we give you stats on riders. We talk about tracks, past race results. We have guest callers each and every week. We do a ton of bench racing. It's an absolute blast. We give you as much information as possible to help you make your picks and maximize your points. And you also want to be sure that you check into our live Twitter feed. Now, RM Fantasy SX is an absolute blast, and it makes Monster Energy Supercross even more exciting than it already is. So what are you waiting for? Go to rmfantasysx.com and get signed up today.